welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your very first time here, yay, you are most welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe down below. Please subscribe, support your girl. Yes, honeys. Now today we are going to talk about a very interesting oh my goodness. I'm about to make a very interesting video. We are talking about relationships today, and we want to talk about how do you know that this relationship is as good as dead, honey? Good as dead. Yes, honey. So guys, today, as I was telling you, we are talking about how do you know that this relationship is as good as dead and there is no other reason for you to continue trying to work on it, for you to start all over again, because honeys, that is life, and that is life, and that is life. So yes, number one, always fighting. Let me tell you something, guys. When you are in a relationship and you are in love, you don't really fight, guys. You rarely fight, and when you do, it is simple. It is not disrespectful. You tend to listen to the other person, and the other person tend to listen to you, and you guys come to an agreement. But when it becomes fighting, every single day you are fighting. Every single day, guys, you are fighting. Every single day. Now that raises a question, especially when someone is trying to pick on you. You are fighting because of small things, and then this person becomes very disrespectful, overly disrespectful. This person becomes overly critical. This person does not see anything good in you. Whatever you're doing is a mistake. Everything you do is a problem, is an issue, and you have to tiptoe in that relationship so that you don't start a fight. That relationship is as good as dead, honey. Because if someone is not trying to be nice to you, and he's showing you, or she is showing you that this thing is not going anywhere, or that you've done the worst, like, you know, and there is no going back, like that someone is thinking about leaving the relationship, then that relationship is as good as dead, honey. And it's time for you guys to call it quits before it becomes emotional abuse. Yes, guys, because you know what, relationships, if they're not working, they're not working. If it comes to an end, it comes to an end, guys. So you have to change. Number two, why do you feel like this relationship, you need to call it quits? It's over. I mean, it's good as dead. Well, if this relationship, there is no trust, honeys, there is no trust. That if right now I tell you that I've gone to the shop, maybe I have stayed because of circumstances here and there, maybe because there was traffic, that is why you had to stay longer in the market. And then when I come to the house and you're very busy asking me, why did I take such a long time? When you receive a message, somebody is, oh my God, how am I even talking, guys? Let me be serious. I cannot even text anybody outside because you want to know who is that. I cannot receive calls because you want to know who is that calling me. You know, you have trust issues. You have trust issues. Let me tell you, when you have trust issues in a relationship, you cannot trust the other partner. That relationship is as good as dead, honey. It is as good as dead. You better call it quits, because you cannot be in a relationship with someone that is not trusting you, because this person is going to control your life. He will be controlling, or she will be controlling and always manipulating you, you know? Yes, guys. So if there is no trust in that relationship, please, let me tell you guys, it is as good as dead. And there is no need of you to try anymore, because it doesn't matter what you do, that person do not trust you. They don't. So yes, that is something else that you need to consider about trust. The third one, how do you know that this relationship is as good as dead, honey? Well, if you guys are not spending more time together or much time together like you used to, that is also very alarming, because if you are creating time for the rest of people and planning activities to do with other people other than your partner, that relationship is as good as dead, honey. If you get that time to spend time with your partner and you two are boring as hell, What do I mean? Maybe you are forcing this person to talk to you and he's not communicating, or she's not communicating. You know, that spending time together becomes so boring. So as much as maybe you guys are not spending time together, and when you do, it is as boring as hell because no one wants to talk to the other person because both of you are busy talking on the phone or maybe chatting on the phone, and one partner is forcing the other one to talk. That relationship is as good as dead honeys. Please note, if guys are in love, they usually create time to spend time together. And that is why I said, if this, I had a video of to know when a man is into you, that person is going to create time together. So now when you're in a relationship, obviously guys, you will come to a mutual understanding of when to be spending time together, and you're always creating time together and always having fun when you're spending time together. So it's not just about not getting time to spend time together, but also if you're spending time together with your partner but it's boring as hell, you are forcing each other to communicate, then that relationship is as good as dead honeys. Yes, guys. So those are one of those things that actually we need to consider when you're about to maybe break up the relationship. Those are the kind of things to check out, guys. I do know that this relationship is as good as dead. Emotional needs are not met. What do I mean? Both of you need to be on the same page when it comes to communication, respect, and kindness, and willing to listen to each other, not being dismissive and defensive. If these feelings are not met, if these emotions are not met by both partners, because both of you need to be in agreement, you know, both of you need to be in a position where you listen to each other. But if every time one wants to be listened and the other, and this person that want to be listened to want the other partner to be submissive, and they are not giving out respect, and they are not acting like people who want this relationship to work, well, that relationship is as good as dead honey. Because let me tell you, emotions are meant to be met. Mutual ground need to be set. There has to be an agreement between both of you. You have to be on the same page. You cannot be on the same page when it comes to what you like, what you mean by kindness, or what you mean by respect, or what you mean by, you know, listening. Yes, both of you need to be on the same page. But if you guys are not on the same page, honeys, let me tell you, that relationship is as good as dead. And if you don't call it quits, or if you don't sit down and you talk about it and both of you agree, you know, if now in the relationship you guys are just agreeing to disagree, then I believe that emotions are not met in one partner. So call it quits for your emotional stability, guys, for your emotional stability. Because let me tell you, it can be very toxic when you're in a relationship whereby you are willing to change and the other person is not willing to change. And that is another reason why you can call it quits. Because if one person is not willing to change, and you cannot change somebody, let me tell you, first of all, you cannot change a man. You cannot. First of all, you just need to understand that you cannot change. Guys, that's what I was talking about. You cannot change someone, you know. If someone is not, you know, those are the issues that you should note, you know. Like, you want this person to be dressing like this, or you want this person to be eating like, I mean, there are things one cannot change. And you cannot change a man. First of all, we need to understand we cannot change a man. If this is how he is, that is how he is, until the day that he will decide that he will change himself. But you cannot change a man. Let me tell you guys, honey, you cannot change a man. So that's the relationship. If it is not working, don't force it, guys. Don't force it. Just let it be. If you cannot, guys, come and agree and come to a mutual ground and decide that we are going to change on this and this together, or if someone decides I will change, but you cannot change a man, let me tell you. If it is constantly telling someone to change this, to change this, to change this, that relationship is as good as dead honey. Oh yes, this is becoming serious, guys. Guys, there is another one. Jealousy is getting the better of you. You become, what do I mean by getting jealous? Jealous is obviously it's there for people who love each other. But when it becomes controlling and possessive, that one, guys, is as good as that, because that person is just the same as not trusting the other partner, because jealousy comes in, when this other partner is not trusting the other person and they have security issues. And when you realize this person is becoming so controlling, is becoming so possessive, that relationship is headed to toxic relationship, and that is why you need to call it quits. A relationship that you're not happy, that is a relationship that you just need to run away from it, and run as fast as you can. Let me tell you guys, as fast as you can, guys. Yes, honest. How else do you know that a relationship is as good as that? Guys, when you start thinking about cheating, or maybe you have, that means that your emotions to the other person, the one that you thought you were in love, that emotion is dead. You no longer feel love for this person. That is why you are capable of to start eyeing on other people, you cheat, or you start fantasizing. It is okay to fantasize when you're in a relationship, but occasionally. But when you start fantasizing like every single day, you just see yourself with another woman, or you see yourself with another man, honey, well, that relationship is as good as that, because you are thinking about getting yourself a new catch, because the one that you got, honey, you do not love no more. You do not love no more, because someone that you love, you will not see other people. You will not start hunting out there. You will not start texting people and, hunting other women and telling them that you're single when you have a relationship. Like for me, for example, guys, let me tell you, I used to be in this relationship with a guy, and let me tell you, our relationship was okay. At least I thought it was. Only for me, I decided, you know what, let me just go check his mobile phone. Mistake I ever did. And then he was chatting with another woman, and they were like, the relationship is not working. We broke up. And we are together, guys. We're together. How else do you know that this guy or this relationship is as good as that? When you notice how you talk about the future, your partner does not include you in the future. Guys, there's no reason for you to stay there. That guy is not seeing himself, or she's not seeing herself with you forever. She's not seeing herself with you in old age, or something like that. So that relationship is as good as that, because that person is just wasting your damn time. And honey, we don't have time to be wasted. We don't have that time for wasting, right? So if you realize that this person is not including you in your future, even when you have conversations, there are other memes that I see, and they say, like, you're cleaning up the house, you as a woman, you're cleaning up the house, or you're cooking for this man, and then they tell you your husband will be happy, will be a proud man. That person is hinting to you that you're not his future or her future, guys. That relationship is as good as that. Why should we allow people to waste our time? We don't want anybody to waste our time right now, right? We are grown-ass men and women, and we want people who are serious. Yes, guys, and I don't understand what is wrong with my hair. Anyway, guys, yes, so those are one of those things, ways to know that this relationship is not working. And let me tell you something, guys. Just because a relationship has not worked, it doesn't mean that that's the end of the world, because it's just a sign that he was never meant to be. And you know that when a relationship is meant to be, a relationship that God has ordained, he will make it work. Relationship will flow. And I know there are people that have broken up, having married, others have broken up, having dated for years and years, and it comes to an end. And it is okay, guys. It is okay. It is okay. It is better to, move forward it doesn't matter how long it took. Maybe, guys, it hurts. I know it hurts a lot, especially when you've been in a relationship for 10 years, you've been in a relationship for long. We've seen it online, the way people have were together for a very long time and then they broke up because love is no longer there. It is okay. It's not the end of the world, guys. But anyway, that is how you would know that a relationship is as good as dead, and it's better that you guard your heart by walking out of that relationship. And please, just because that one did not work doesn't mean that the person that you'll get next will not work. Just give yourself time. Yes. Also pray about it. As much as we want to talk about, relationships, we also need to pray about it. And yeah, that is all I can advise you guys. So anyway, thank you for staying tuned. If there are more, and I know there are more other reasons or ways you can know that the relationship is as good as dead, please do not forget, do not hesitate to comment down below. I wanted to tell you to subscribe. It's driving me crazy. Every time I'm telling you guys to subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg you guys, subscribe to my channel. Support your girl. If there are more other videos that want me to put up, do not hesitate to comment down below. Hi guys, have a lovely, lovely evening. Bye.